Okay, so hello everyone. Today we have with us Anuradha Sharma, who is again a CAT 99 percentiler and also I am Calcutta converter. So welcome, Anuradha. First of all, congratulations to you. I would ask you to introduce yourself first.
First, thank you. Thank you for such an introduction. And yeah, so my name is Anuradha Sharma. I'm from Kanpur and I'm currently a final year student only, pursuing my bachelor's in commerce from Christ Church College. And yeah, I gave CAT last year and scored a decent percentile there. And then I'll be joining Calcutta this year.
Okay, great to know, Anuradha. So, were you expecting, Anuradha, that you would score this well? So, how does it feel right now?
Right now, it feels very surreal. If last
Okay,
year only someone had told me that I would be going to Calcutta, I would
okay,
not believe it.
okay,
Being completely, I might not believe it. But yeah, at the later half of my preparation, I was scoring good at mocks.
okay,
So I was pretty sure that I would score good at CAT. But
okay,
then after, there were a lot of externalities involved in it. So
okay.
I do think there's also luck there. So I also got lucky. So yeah, I did work hard. I for CAT exam is a bit predictable, I guess, but interviews, there's, I guess, luck matters too.
Okay, so I would like to ask you, Anuradha, that what prompted you to decide that you want to give CAT? Were there friends, family, or someone in your known that you are telling? You're giving an example that someone of your known recently converted IIM Calcutta. So was that an inspiration for you? Did he recommended you or what?
No, actually, for me personally, I come from a business family only. So
Okay,
none around me and my family had done MBA per se.
okay,
So it was new to me at that point of time. So after that, you reach out to people on LinkedIn. So you get to understand from them. But personally, in my family background, I did not have that. But I had a business family. I come from a business family only, and I had my own small business as well. Have a bite of cakes. So
wow,
that
okay, wow.
also prompted me in pursuing MBA to bridge that skill gap that I have, and that is where MBA would be very crucial. So
Wow,
that is why I wanted.
great to know, great to know. Okay, so Anuradha, what was the breakup of the scores that you had in the exam, like sectional breakup, like in VR, CDLR, and quants? How much did you
Sure.
score?
So in VRC, it was 35 marks. That gave me a percentile of 98 percentile. And then in DLR, it was around 27 marks, which translated to 99.21 percentile. And in quant section, it was 29 marks, 99.61 percentile.
Okay, okay,
Overall, 90 marks. There were some decimals involved in it also. So
okay.
total score was 2 and 99.76 percentile.
Wow, great, 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 Anuradha. Okay, so yes. So what was your preparation strategy? Like how much hours did you give on daily basis? You are, I think, a graduation student. You are already pursuing your graduation. So how did you manage the things up and how many hours did you give? What was your strategy?
So for me, I have got to understand this that I am not a morning person, and I used to give most of my preparation was done in the night only. So after
Okay,
college, I used to get free by college for at around 3 p.m. So
okay,
after that also, in the evening I used to prepare for CAT and in the night also. So these and there were no fixed hours per se because they were very fluctuating, but
okay.
if a ballpark number would be around 4 5 hours.
Okay, okay. Okay, so did you used to get distracted in your preparation journey? Like there are many sort of distractions, like somehow feeling low and sometimes not feeling the urge to study. So what do you have to say about all the candidates who are starting their preparation right now, but they are getting distracted somehow and sometimes feel low when they get a low mock score?
uh, that is a part of the journey. You must
How did
understand
you,
that
I
you are.
mean, how did you kept away yourself? How did you kept yourself away from all these distractions, and how did you keep yourself always high that no, no, no matter what, I would, I would keep on preparing. Yes.
So, I really believe in the notion that I basically get stressed when I'm not able to, when I'm not doing things that I should be doing. And if I start doing things, for example, if 2 days I was not doing my preparation well for CAT, so I would get stressed then. And if I know that I am putting in the hours, then I would not get stressed. Because to just remember one line that when you're going for CAT, you must feel that you have done everything that you could have done. At that point of time, you should not have any regret. And I
Yes.
guess you would ace CAT. And please keep in mind that there would be some goal that you have. If you have signed up for CAT, there must be something that that you want to do. Either it could be money or a good college or something that you are aspiring for. So just work upon themselves. That keep reminding yourself that this is where I want to go. So
Yeah.
even on all the days, if you're feeling low, remind yourself that this is what I'm working for, and you would get that motivation that okay, it's okay. And there will be times that even days or week when you would not be able to solve, or there can be any emergency that your preparation get halted. So make sure that in the next days after those uh, break, you are able to recover that period and give in extra hours, because if you have signed up for it, you must work hard for it. Yeah,
Definitely,
that's
definitely.
really.
Yes, yes, very well said, Anuradha. Yes. So how many hours, oh, sorry, how many mocks did you give on average? Uh,
So I had a separate notebook made for me where I used to analyze all the marks and all the marks counted. In that notebook, I had a count of 33 marks, but on separately, I had given some marks at the start because all those free marks that you can get on coaching websites, those weren't counted in it. So maybe 40 marks are what I've given.
So a total of 40 marks is what you have given. Okay, so how did you analyze your marks? Like, how did you go ahead? Like, did you attempt the mock once again before analyzing it, or you straight away used to jump into analyzing it? And how many hours did you, give to analyzing it? And after that, what would you used to do?
So for me, I actually analyzing the mock is more important than giving the mock. So after every mock, every question that I had solved wrong in it, I had gotten wrong. I used to solve it again by myself, and then the questions that I did not attempt, then only look at the solutions. So first solve. It was almost like resolving the mock completely. So first solve it by yourself, then only look at the solution, and also jot down every mistakes that you are doing. For example, there was a mistake that I actually used to do a lot, a very silly mistake, that in VRC section there are questions such as which option is not weakening the argument, right? So I used to miss out the not in it and was searching the option which is weakening the argument. So I also used to get confused in the options only, because in four, three would be weakening and one would not be weakening. So that is a very silly mistake that you might be committing at the start. Jot down those mistakes and make sure that you would not repeat those mistakes again. And writing down those mistakes will actually uh, let you याद ज़्यादा रहेगा वो. So
Definitely.
it will
Hmm.
actually help you in correcting them better. And analyze it very crucially, your mocks. Please solve it by yourself, then only look at the solution. And every new concept also that you encounter in any mock, write down those concepts.
Okay,
That
so
will help.
okay, okay. So you used to maintain one mock notebook and one formula notebook to, mark down all the new concepts that you learned on the way. Okay, so any new question that you encounter, you used to note that also down.
Yeah, so actually, at the start, I didn't, for practicing, when I'm doing my CAT preparation daily for practicing, I did not make any notebook that was very neat practicing. But for these mocks, it was a very neat notebook. I used to structure everything down, that these are the scores that I'm getting. This was the mistakes that I did, and any mistake that is repeated also, that you should also mark, and
Okay.
that
Okay.
and,
Okay.
and if you not able to, if there were any questions that if you were bad at time management also, please work on that, because CAT exam, I guess, it's not only checking your conceptual knowledge, but more on your decision making ability, your time management skills, your stress management skills. So work upon those areas as well.
Okay. Okay. So apart from IIM Calcutta, which all colleges have you converted?
So I've converted Calcutta, Lucknow, Kozhikode, Indore, yeah, Spjimr, MDI, these
Okay,
colleges.
okay. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay. So you scored like in the mock also you used to reach 99% ballpark, or it is something that came as a surprise to you.
No, actually, I was scoring. So I had bought two mock series. In
Okay.
one, I was scoring very good. So I
Okay.
had bought IMS, and in CL, I was scoring around, my score was around, in score wise, it was around 90s, 80s, 90s.
Okay.
But in IMS marks, I was scoring pretty good, like hundreds. So yeah, that was basically at the later stage. At the start, yes, I was scoring at 40s. So
Mm,
it's not a bad to score less at the start, but you would build
you
upon
would reach
those
there.
concepts,
Okay.
work upon your mistakes.
Okay, okay. So what were the strongest section for you and the weaker section for you, and how did you tackle the weaker section in the entire preparation journey?
So at the start, the one mark that you give for gauging which section is good for you or not. So at that mark, I scored pretty well at DLR, but in both VARC and quant section, I scored very poorly. So for VRC, I actually attempted a lot, but had a lot of wrong ones there. So and quants, I had a very low attempt. So I knew I need to work upon my concepts first. So and as a non-engineer, I did not had maths after 10th standard itself. So I knew I need to work more on quant section for building concepts. But one mistake that I also did was that I was only focusing on quants.
Okay,
Then I left out the RC section. So
okay,
and when I started giving mocks, that is where I encountered that yes, now my score has gotten good at quants, but my VRC was being left behind. So do not miss out any section, leave any section, and work on all three sections, because at the end of the day, your sectional cutoff is also very important. Treat all three sections are different exams, that you have a VRC exam, you have a DLR exam, and you have a quants exam, and you
o-
need to pass in all these three sections. So that would really help.
okay, okay,
And in DLR, I basically used to solve sets a lot. Yeah, but DLR was one section that I was good at, but it's a very unpredictable section. So
yes. Hmm.
uh, and the later half of my journey, quants was actually became some of my strongest, because I was scoring, used to attempt around 16 questions in it and had good accuracy there.
Okay, 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 okay. So it was nice to know, Anuradha. Thank you so much for joining. It was great knowing about your entire preparation journey. Thank you so much. So, yes, I'm stopping the
Thank
recording.
you.